This is my $700 trailer. That's right. I paid a whole whopping $700 for this thing. People have been asking for a review, not a review, introduction. I went and tested out one of those turbo cans. That was like, already put that much down. It's a little crusty, let me show you. Yikes. But I was just under here doing some painting. Kind of like lipstick on a pig, but man, this stuff is crazy. I've got gloves over there I was using, but I'll just show you real quick like. Where's a good section I can, well, just, boom, look at that. Crazy. I'm doing it on a windy day, which is bad for overspray, but good for the lungs, because the particles ain't just hanging out. So I have 6 cans. I've already done this much painting with what feels like about half of a can. And so I'm just gonna be kind of going along, making it look like it's not as bad. As far as details on it, it's a 93 Monon. I already replaced these on my first ever YouTube video. I've got a lock on it. Last people replaced the doors, kind of like right before I bought it. Let me open it up. Hop inside here. You can see the floor is pretty sturdy. I mean, it was replaced at 1.2, or it was just used for really light loads. Here's where I dropped a light bulb. Here's my favorite features. Comes with lots of lighting. Lots of opportunity to have light. And some exposed wires. Not bad, not bad. That means I can put a spotlight in here. I don't know what all these murder scene stains are, but yeah, the walls are Kevlar, I think is what they are. The roof supports are mostly there. You can see these are needing some attention. That one's non-existent. Again, nice holage here, but overall sturdy. Rub rails intact. There is a little extra lighting here, if you can see. I'll have to tape that up and putty it. I just got my spare tires sitting here right now, but yeah, I mean the doors, like I said, the doors are in actually decent shape. Like I could just take the doors off of this and put it on my trailer. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm gonna be doing with it, I think it's leaking from around here somewhere, because every time it would rain and I'd get in here, it'd be wet around this area. You can almost kind of see it. So maybe it's there. I don't know, I got some spray stuff for that. And up here, I'm gonna have to obviously patch and putty and maybe even weld on the bigger holes. Something I do want to do is put like, oh nice, very nice, custom. I'm gonna put a little plate there so they don't fall through. That's gonna be easy to patch. I could patch that with duct tape. It's kind of like a lot of these places, they don't really care as long as they can't see light. If they really care about it being dry. Put 2 self-tapping screws in this metal piece here to help keep the freight off the back. But this is just going to be a local lugger. If I get it fixed up enough, it'll be a pretty good run around town rig, I think. Or sell it, who knows. But what I want to do is a few different things. I want to come and sand all this stuff off, which may take a while, but not really. If you got your extension cord and a generator going, you just sit here and zzz, all the way down, all the way back, and then probably paint this all white. And I'm thinking roller, so I'll probably buy some white Rust-Oleum, or heck, it's technically indoor. I could buy some indoor paint, but it wouldn't be that much cheaper than Rust-Oleum, and it doesn't last like Rust-Oleum. These are the tires. I mean, they got some deep tread on some of these. Like that one's good. This one's good, except it's got all these stuff coming out. Good tread. I mean, dude, this is deeper than my other trailer, And that's kind of one of the reasons I bought it too, is like, honestly, the way the rubber sits right now, it's probably worth $700 just in tires alone. Because I mean, you can like, this rim looks good. I could just sand it, paint it, and sell it a good tire with a rim for $200. Take 2 of them off, it's $800 back. But yeah, look, all these, they're fingers deep. It's just a little crusty, and they all hold air, you know. Hubs look decent, and I did have to zip tie the air lines up, I think. Yeah, right here. And then that was the only thing I had to do to get it moving. There's dirt right there. I'll just paint over that. It doesn't matter. Brake chamber, that one looks like it's been replaced. The brake shoes are existent. I don't think they've got a ton of life left, but they are what they are. Yeah, like, look at this floor. Don't you think that's like replaced? It's been replaced maybe. Here's some here's some welding wire from someone. The lights quasi work. The rears work, but the sides do not. So that's gonna be my first project, is probably tapping into the rear wires and just running it straight up. I've got some turn signals. I think this one might work, but yeah, this was real in rough shape, but you can see I Rust-Oleum'd it. Boom, brand spanking new. I have a new arm because this one has seen better days. I got just like a load of goodies in my truck. But yeah, and on the outside, I'm gonna probably, you know, come and sand some of this stuff. This side's pretty good-ish. Just don't look. I'm probably gonna do this rub rail in black and then paint this all in white. Again, probably sanding it. Prep's gonna be everything, because if I can get it sanded, then won't be too bad. The front's a little rough looking. But again, like, if I weld over some plates or do whatever, you know, sand it, paint it, just kind of more of a project. It'd be fun for me. You can see that was a very temporary. Someone just and that's aluminum trailer repair tape. So that's probably like $30 worth right there. And I have some, I just am not prepared to use it for that purpose. I'd rather like actually fix it, but I don't know. We'll see. For $700, maybe I won't. Maybe I could just freaking leave it how it is. Now, the important part though is the outside, because, or I mean the inside, because if people won't load the freight because it looks sketchy, then it won't matter. There's one of these on the other side too. I think it's from a forklift taking their forks and putting it through, but that's gonna take some serious sanding. And I think it's got some water damage on the inside. But did you hear me when I said $700? I was using it as a storage unit, but I've since gotten all my stuff out of it. So we need to also replace this little thing. It's bent, dinged all up, smashed by someone. I have another one of these. Anyway, I'm gonna put this phone back on the charge because it's about dead, and I'm gonna go do some more spray painting.